Hi guys, welcome to Contemplation Station TV. Well, let's see what we can get done over here. I know some of you have been following along on my regular Facebook page, and thank you so much for joining me over here. The contemplation that we were doing daily over there will be carried on here, but in a little bit different way. So we'll do some of those through the Christmas season. But every day I'm going to be having a different kind of spread and pulling cards for a general read. I'm not a tarot expert by any means. If you want one of those, I know a great one, Mary Jo over on Soulful Revolution TV. You can find her on YouTube. She is amazing. That's kind of who I learned from for the last 5 years. I hope to get certified by her one day. So we'll be doing some spreads, we'll be doing some meditations. I'll have some different kinds of just little practices and things, to help us kind of work our way through the dark nights of the winter. I'll have some gifts and some giveaways, so make sure you tune in for those. Might have some things, you have to, comment and like and share kind of thing. But I hope you play along, and I hope you feel like you want to like and share. The spread that I chose for today is called the Winter Care spread, but I like to think the Winter Cave, just really thinking about self-care in this time of year. And it gets dark and we kind of hibernate and take refuge. I'm gonna post a little picture that I found on Facebook actually, and this has got some really great tips for increasing your own internal chemistry in a good way, your endorphins and serotonin, things like that. So hopefully that's a helpful tip. Also, we have the solstice coming up, which is kind of a cool thing, I think. So that is the darkest day, the longest night. So we want to try and get through that crap quicker and easier and less painful. And with being the Christmas season, people are busy and stressed out, and we don't take time for ourselves. So hopefully I'll give you some tips, and you can do a little something for yourself every day, even if it's only 5 minutes. It's better than nothing, I think. Let me see. Oh yes, you must remember to be gentle with yourself. And these cards are just for, to help you jog your own intuition, to help you just release stuff and hopefully not carry it with you into the new year. I know these times are difficult out in the world, and the season doesn't make it any less stressful. So as we're doing stuff for ourselves, we can, remember things that are important, like to drink a lot of water and maybe don't overindulge in things that you don't usually have. And, alcohol, if you're feeling like you're celebrating and feeling festive and all those sorts of things. My motto is never drink to feel better, only drink to feel even better. So try and keep that one in the back of my mind always, but especially this time, because it's so easy to get distracted, and next thing you know, your glass of wine is empty and you're not really sure where it went, and you didn't taste a damn thing. That's part of being present, right? Part of the gift to yourself is maybe being present. I know it helps with the awareness, and the second that you realize that you're feeling cruddy, you can do something about it. Maybe a little breathing exercise, or have a shower, or go for a walk, or any of these things that I'm going to post in the comments for you. So I guess we'll just begin. I had my own reading this morning, and I tested out this particular spread. These are new to me. I'm sorry if I jiggle the table. It's a very precarious situation. These are my new decks that I have. The Seasons of the Witch changes with the seasons. So this is my first Yule Oracle. which I really actually love. I really love both of these. I also love Christmas, so why not? And then this one is the tarot version, so not the same artist or anything, but it's tarot instead of oracle. Like I said, if you want to know more about the oracles and tarots and things like that, I have lots of people for you to follow or, you know, check out. So I'm just gonna shut this off for a sec, and I'll be right back when I get set up. Hi, welcome back. All right, so I've removed the cards that I used earlier. These are my 4 cards. This is a 4-card spread. Sorry about the shaking of the camera. So after I get myself grounded, heart-centered, and ask for my higher self to be heard, ask for my lower self to be quiet and listen, ask for my spirit guides, my ancestors, my angels, whoever I might need that day to come and help me. You'll know who you need, who you want, who you have, who you feel like you want to bring in from the higher conscious realm. So then we ask the questions. It's a 4-card spread. What is the one thing in my life that I am not being honest about? Reindeer medicine. Can you see that? Journey into the depths of your soul, an awakening of sights revealed. It is time for no time at all, for all is presently here. Flies like reindeers. I don't like flies. Question 2. How can I bring awareness and healing to this area? Ring the bells. Ring thy bell to cast them out. Ring thy bell and dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds. Nowhere to hide, for all will ring. It's not a poem. Card 3. What is the most important thing I need right now? The unknown. Think on it, and you will stumble, for the heart is a ghost upon the unknown. Let it bleed into the depths, bearing nothing but desire. And the final card. How can I be more compassionate with myself? Yule log. Insert with me a bleeding through a sacred creation birthed from thy. I am God, I am goddess, I am creation and the creator. So after I get them all laid out, I'm just gonna sit back and talk. After I get them all laid out, first thing I notice is the colors and things that go together. Must be a bunch of hands moving around. Obviously the reindeer to go together, and it's like day and night. Today is the full moon, so not the full moon, sorry, the new moon. This looks like a full moon, this guy here, with the bright lights of the moon, and this one's a little bit dark. Not a moon card, but still, it's a dark night, and kind of opposite. And here we have, which looks like a new moon, which is today. The unknown, the mysterious, the things that we're hoping Spirit provides us with, things that we can hear when we're quiet enough. And the Yule log. There's 3 candles lit. Those are actually mushrooms growing out of there. An actual log from the forest. I love going in the forest. I also noticed the lights hanging up, which are similar to what I have here, which makes me feel really good because I was doing this for you today. That is another thing, doing this for you today. This feels like the right thing. New moons, and it's 12/12 today, so if anybody knows about paying attention to their signs and things like that, synchronicities, we're gonna have a little talk on that. So 12/12 is today. Also, like I said, there's a new moon, and Mercury is going retrograde pretty much as we speak. So that usually messes up with communications and things, and I've noticed that to be an actual thing. So I will get the book and I'll just read you a couple things, and then you can see how I process my own story here. I'll just put it up a little bit while I read. So hopefully you can still see, basically. So I'll start with the first card, which is Reindeer Medicine. And I usually don't read the books, but because these are new to me, you know, there's differences with the artwork and differences with the, you know, the person's intentions and what they actually mean. Oracle cards, this particular one, I think has, I don't know how many it has, 45? Oracle cards are all different. You can get them at all the different amounts. Whoops. Tarot cards are based on, I believe it's 78 cards. And yeah, there's like traditional decks, of course, and ones that are traditional but then changed up a little bit so that they, like the one that we're going to use, I don't know if it's in a few days, but soon, the other one, the tarot one, you'll see that. Like, it's different, but it still kind of has the same tradition as the regular tarot deck. So, Reindeer Medicine. Inner strength, journeys, fighting for your dreams. This one I'm doing right here. This is my dreams. So, reindeer are hardy and majestic creatures. I'm not going to read this whole thing because it seems to be a lot. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. So there's also, you know, a lot of responsibility in doing things and saying things, and words are powerful. So I don't take this responsibility lightly. There's anything else amazing about him? A lot of times I should have made notes earlier today, because I get all these things that come into my mind, and it just like, oh yes, it's that, and it's this, and it's that. And the things that you connect with are the things that resonate for you. So if I did this whole thing right now and you said, oh, if this was for you and not for me, and you'd said, oh, that really doesn't make any sense to me, you would have to look for, you know, what does make sense for you. You know, maybe it's only one card. Maybe it's only, you know, that particular question in that card. Or maybe it's that question, whatever. You know what I mean. Let's continue on. Ringing the bells. Banishment and charging. Ooh, ringing the bells always for me reminds me of It's a Wonderful Life, you know? Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Well, I'm working on them. Let's see. Oh, they're also in Santa's sleigh. And let's see. You've pulled Ringing the Bells because something is distressing in your life, and you're being called to banish it. So I did a little work around that this morning. And that was about just being okay with being me on here, and however it comes out, that's how it is. And I'm okay with it. I decided, you know, my message is much more important than the presentation or anything else. you know, it comes from my heart, and I think especially at this time of year, it's most important. So the unknown, let me see. Should show it again so you can see it pretty good from there, maybe not. This is the unknown. Next time I'm gonna get a little stand and stand the card on it. Okay, potential, creativity, and risk. So, of course, this is an unknown for me, right? Like starting a channel. I don't know much about channels, but let's just do it. Anyways, we'll get better as we go along. If you're still listening, thank you very much. Yeah, just the unknown requires, you know, be bold, be okay with not knowing what's next, because who knows, right? You never know. And the Yule log with its 3 candles lit up. I think it's lovely. I love the lights and fire during this time. Candles. I got myself a flickering lantern so that I can have it here with cats. I don't need cats knocking stuff off. Okay. The Yule log, I'm going to read this whole one because it's interesting to me. Yule logs are burned for 12 days and represent the rising sun and birth of the new sun god. Yule logs are decorated with all kinds of Christmas cheer, and when it's lit, each member of your household gets to take turns tossing in anything you'd like to release from the year. Each person gets to set an intention for what they hope to call into their lives. Yule logs represent the beautiful cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. When we clear out the old, we make space for all the beauty left to come. Creation is a harmonic blend of both destruction and building. Some things must be cleared and destroyed so that you have room to welcome in something new. Challenge? No. Why is challenge coming up? Interesting. Channel the energy of the goddess by healing and letting go of anything holding you back. Then channel the power of the god, or God, your God. However you look at that, whoever that is for you. Then channel the power of God by invoking action, courage, and determination. Both energies, male and female, are required to be successful in your dreams. Balance, moderation, everything in moderation. Perfect balance and harmony of things. Black and white, yin and yang, mother and father. Where was I? Both energies, male and female, are required to be successful in your dreams, goals, and manifestations. Yule log reminds you that what you wish for will take more than one approach. Huh. Right? It's always, I don't want to say that. It's a terrible thing to say. There's always 2 ways to peel a banana. I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to pull some cards for you guys and let's see what happens. I'll be right back. I'm going to integrate these cards back into the deck, just randomly. And then we'll give them a quick shuffle here. Sorry, my table is terribly wobbly. To figure out some way to rectify that. Quite often I just do my cards on my bed. This is my favorite place. I had to do a lot of healing in the last few years. Those of you that know me already know that I've gone through some major challenges in life. Illnesses, traumas, accidents, injuries, craziness, pure craziness. So the last little while I've been healing here in Ontario, in the Northern Hemisphere, in Canada. And it is wintry and beautiful. And Yeah, some days, still some days now, it takes a lot to drag myself up. Every day I make myself do something productive, even if it's not for very long. Always moving forward, is part of resilience, I think, and you just gotta keep on keeping on. Illnesses get us down, and depression gets us down, and life. It's a scary time out there in the world, but we gotta just keep on going because we're here to live and experience and explore and really learn some things. So I know from my own experiences, oh my gosh, what am I doing to my hair? My own experiences, I have no fear of what's next. So that really helps a lot, and it helped a lot with my healing. So I intend to pass those things along to you in due time. But for now, let's get on with our reading, shall we? All right, so our 4 cards here. I think I might have done that already. Let me shuffle a couple more times. Sometimes it feels like I should shuffle more. And then I talk and then I forget. One more time. Usually you can kind of feel, kind of have a relationship with your deck eventually. You get more comfortable with it and the artwork and even how it feels in your hands, the energies of each card. So here we are for you in our winter care spread. What is the one thing in my life that I'm not being honest about? Remember, this is a general read. Oh my word. Right? Okay, well, I'll read that to you in a moment. How can I bring awareness and healing to this area of my life? I seriously would have crapped my pants if it would have been the other reindeer. But this is still kind of the same, right? Like the dark and the light. I really like this deck. The artwork's beautiful. The artist is Giada Rose. That's a pretty name. Our 3rd card. What is the most important thing I need right now? Ooh, bear medicine. Oh, mama. I know that in the spread, when this card is pulled, it's important. So I'll read that for you for sure. Oh, I didn't tell you. Gratitude. This one's gratitude. I just got so excited. So we have reindeer medicine, gratitude, and bear medicine. Question 4. How can I be more compassionate with myself? Mistletoe. Interesting. I watched one of those Hallmark Christmas things the other day, and it had something to do with mistletoe. Something about the mistletoe man. I don't know, he was just like the Mr. Wonderful. I'm sure some people are wishing for Mr. Mistletoe Man to arrive for Christmas. Some of us are quite content in our personal lives. Myself, I've come here and spend time with my boyfriend, and it's been a while and I'm still here, so yeah, we're healing together. Anyways, reindeer medicine. So now I'm gonna have to read the whole thing to you. What could it mean? I see, as again I would say, what do I know about reindeer? Reindeer from the north, it's cold, it comes, they're very popular folklore. Sami people, I believe, the legends of reindeers. Yeah, they're just fun creatures, right? Their crowning glory, their antlers that reach up like antennae into the sky, grabbing the moon there. The full moon this month. Oh, I wrote it down, but I cannot remember. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember. I'll put it in the comments. All right, back to reindeer medicine. The question was, what is one thing in my life that I'm not being honest about? So are you not being honest with others, or are you not being honest with yourself? Now that is the key. That's where the healing comes in. Everything with everybody else is just triggers and things for us to observe. The important things are what they mean to us and working on our inner healing so that those triggers, they no longer heal or no longer trigger us, or we just don't even notice them anymore. Next, I tell you, this hair is really something. I had to put it up, it's like crazy today. All right, again, reindeer medicine, inner strength, journeys, fighting for your dreams. That is really important. Apparently this is the energy of, it's just the energy of it. Reindeer are hardy and majestic creatures. Unlike other animals, they are the only ones who keep their antlers all year long, carrying them like crowns upon their head. They've earned the right to feel like kings, but as the saying goes, heavy is the head who wears the crown. Reindeer make long migrations every year through the harsh conditions of the tundra. They face challenge after challenge, yet they prevail and even make friends along the way. Reindeer are known to be openly cheery and often form relationships with humans, despite the challenging conditions where they live. Reindeer medicine asks you, what responsibilities are you willing to endure in the pursuit of your dreams? Goals take work. Even with the cosmic forces behind you, you will still face challenges on your soul's path, no matter how aligned you are with your spirit. Reindeer medicine has come to your spread to tell you not to give up. The challenges you're facing will teach you how to be stronger and more resourceful, and to find ways to face your fears. To face your fears, rather than running from them. Stay the course. Oh, I had stay the course written down today. Interesting. Stay the course, for you are on the path towards success. You may not see it now with harsh conditions in your way, but you're so close to what you seek. This message is amplified if you have also pulled candle magic. We don't have candle magic today. I was going to read you about that bear spread thing. Let's find that one. Winter care. Okay, I'll read that to you after. Gratitude is next. Beautiful card. Sorry if you can hear the commotion in the background. This is a large house with a couple different families. It's fabulous. Gratitude. Acknowledgement, appreciation. All that I am and all that I'll be, forever in gratitude I'll be, eternally be. It can be challenging to find gratitude in times of distress and chaos, but those are the best times to lean into what you have to be thankful for. Gratitude is like an anchor holding you steady when the world around you spins out of control. Most of us are thankful for the big things, like a new car, money, or finding someone you love. But what about small things, like the perfect cup of coffee in the morning, or hearing your favorite song on the radio? You can even be grateful for things that that haven't happened to you, such as not getting the flu this year. Or COVID. I had COVID Christmas last year. I wish you all the best of health, and may none of you get COVID. Sorry, now I lost my space. There are so many ways to bring gratitude into your life. And the more you do it, the more you will see your manifestations coming to pass. You have pulled gratitude as a reminder to be thankful for your situation, no matter the circumstances. You may not understand why this is happening to you, but trust that it leads you towards a divine purpose. The universe needs to feel appreciated, just like you and me. The more you can be grateful, even when you'd rather complain, the more the universe will respond in thanks to your will respond in thanks for your acknowledgement. Gratitude may also help you to see your situation from a new point of view. Who can't use more gratitude? Best way to start your day. If you have a chance, look up Tony Robbins priming. It's a really great exercise. Maybe I'll put that in the comments too. All right, bear magic. I'm going to read to you about the spread because the bear magic is amplified here. The winter care spread. Here's a simple spread to do when you need to rest, recharge, and find some awareness about how to treat yourself with a little more kindness. This is a great spread to do whenever you pull Medicine Bear Self-Care or Silent Nights. So if we were just doing a different spread, we would, and bear medicine came up, we would do something extra.
That is why healers, shamans, gurus, and guides the world over make alone time such a priority. Having a meditative practice allows you to heal mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. You have pulled the Bear Medicine card because you will find guidance, understanding, and healing for your situation in moments of solitude. You will begin to see things from a different perspective once you've had time to recharge your batteries. Your problem may even present itself in an entirely new light after self-reflection.
All right, mistletoe. It's alphabetical. You think I could find it? Where are you, mistletoe? There we go. Fertility, protection, spark of ideas. Ooh, maybe some kind of inspiration is going to be coming to you. Fun. Let me know. You probably know mistletoe as the small branch with the little berries hanging over doorways. It would seem mistletoe is a creative way to steal a kiss from a crush, but this little branch holds much more than soft kisses. Mistletoe is a key element to Yuletide celebrations. In ancient times, it served as a symbol of fertility and protection. Mistletoe berries were considered seeds of conception and were commonly added to love potions to increase their effectiveness. Oh, don't go trying that. Do you have a seed that is ready to be sown? Pulling this card is a positive sign that you should act upon this new project. Creative endeavors are supported at this time. So this means like just the energies of what's going on just will be helpful. Keep an open mind. Creative endeavors are supported at this time, and you shouldn't be surprised to find yourself seeing inspiration in unusual places. Perhaps you wonder if your idea is worthy of things or if it will work. Do not worry about that now. Pulling this card is confirmation that you are on the right path. You do not have to do everything at once. Small steps, just like asking a love interest for a kiss under the mistletoe, are enough to get you started. Small steps, yes. Kaizen. Small steps is the way. That's the way I made it. That's the only way I got here. I tell you, sometimes down and out. And just get up and take one more little step. Look at us now. All right. So now that we've read the little descriptions, have a look at them again. These cards, like I said, I'm not really that familiar with them yet. So I like that the Bear Medicine came up because I feel like it's a very healing card. We were talking about how it's the winter care spread, but I always call it the winter cave. So bear medicine and hibernation and self-care. Keep that super in mind right now, right? Number 3, question. What is the most important thing I need right now? Keep it in mind. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be loving. You're very important. Be grateful for yourself. What kind of, if you get quiet enough, what kind of inspiration can come through. And you just never know. Just pick a little path and see if it's interesting or not. And check in, see, listen. Maybe try a couple different options. Try a few different people. A couple different, if it's not for you, whatever it is, just keep on trying something else. And eventually you get there. We're all going the same place. We do have to take our journeys ourselves, but we can walk together. So until tomorrow, I cannot remember which one I have up tomorrow, but thank you very much for coming out, and this was very much fun, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow and getting, more familiar with these cards and getting a little better at my presentation. But thank you and have a great evening. I had to come back. I forgot one thing. I always look at the bottom of the deck because these are the things that you're not conscious of. These are things that are kind of going on in the background and you're not really paying attention to. Candle magic. One of these ones that we pulled said, if you pull this card, it's intensified. So I have to go and look. I'll be right back. Okay. Candle magic means the reindeer medicine is intensified. So whatever those energies are, I'm gonna have to go back and read it again. I have not the greatest memory, so I read things over and over. That's okay. But you can just go back in the video and maybe see what the reindeer medicine was. Anyways, have a great night.